the beauty of life in my village. A place where morning comes with a gentle greeting of dew dancing on the leaves. It is not the roar of vehicles that greets the day, but the chirping of birds and the rustle of the wind that slips through the green trees. Here, time seems to move slower, as if the universe wants to enjoy every second of peace that cannot be bought in a big city. My village, a place far from the glitz of neon lights and the hustle and bustle of ambition. The sky is blue, the rice fields stretch out like an emerald carpet. The beauty cannot be described in words, it can only be felt. Inhaled deeply, and released with a grateful smile. Indeed, my village is not as grand and busy as a big city. There are no skyscrapers or highways filled with red lights. But, here, there is one thing that never dies. Tradition. Yes, this is the tradition of planting rice in my village. A legacy from our ancestors that is still guarded with all our hearts. Not with big machines, not with the latest technology, but with old hands full of stories. With feet soaked in mud and hearts tied to the ground. One by one the seeds are planted. One by one the hopes are entrusted to the earth. The laughter of the farmers blends with the sound of water flowing on the embankments. Their jokes are not just entertainment, but a solace for fatigue and a sign of love for the life they choose. This tradition is not just planting, but weaving the future. Growing life, and caring for a priceless heritage. Maybe for the world, this is just a simple job. But for us, this is breath, this is life, this is love that cannot be explained, can only be felt. In a small, quiet village, but full of meaning. That's my village, simple, but teaches the true meaning of happiness. I am very lucky to be born and live in this village. I learn, I absorb, the knowledge of life in the daily life of this village. The relationship between humans is very good. Planting rice, in my village, is not just a job. Not just holding mud, and sticking seeds into the earth. This is a tradition, done together, with laughter, with sweat, with sincere hearts bound together. There is no official schedule, no invitation letter. However, when planting season arrives, everyone comes, in droves, lining up on the embankment, carrying hoes, bringing hope. Nothing is counted with money. No one bargains for services. Because here, helping others, is part of life. Today, they plant in the neighbor's rice field. Tomorrow, the neighbor will come to plant in their rice field. And so on, turning like the wheel of the seasons that never stops. And when the harvest comes, the tradition continues. With the same spirit, they come back, cutting grain by grain, working in the heat, not for the wages, not for the rewards, just for love. Just for the feeling of belonging to each other, taking care of each other, as one big family, planted in the same land. There were no envelopes of money. They brought home only a few pots of rice, in bamboo wickerwork, given with a smile and a word, "Thank you," and for them, that was enough. That was an honor. Even though the body is tired, joints ache, skin burnt by the unforgiving sun, they keep standing, in the fields, in the rice fields, planting hope, in every seed sown. There is no proper wage, not comparable to the sweat that drips, not comparable to the time wasted. However, they never complain, because for them, the most important thing is not just money, but togetherness, cooperation, and love for the land they tread. They know, When one farmer falls, others will come to help. Without being asked, without expecting anything in return. Because they believe, farming is not just a profession. Farming is the soul. Farming is the breath that gives life to all of us. They know, when one farmer falls, others will come to help. Without being asked, without expecting anything in return. Because they believe, farming is not just a profession. Farming is the soul. Farming is the breath that gives life to all of us. This is my village, a place where work is prayer, and mutual cooperation is the language of love that continues to grow, along with the yellowing rice in the fields.